Hey guys, hey country redhead, what's up girl? Hey y'all. So I'm just really struggling today, y'all. I just feel like people, I don't know, maybe I'm just tripping. I'm probably just tripping. Sometimes it can just feel like everybody is like coming down on you at once, you know, and I feel like just lately here, I've just been getting so much negative backlash, you know, about some of the things that I talk about, and it can just be discouraging sometimes, you know, and it's honestly just me sharing my truth, you know, or sharing my opinion. And it's like people get mad at me for sharing what I believe, you know. It's kind of, it sucks. Then that discourages me, and it makes me not want to make videos, you know, because I think people don't want to see my videos. They don't want to watch my content because they think I'm, you know, judgmental or rude or whatever because I, you know, believe a certain way. Yeah, that's what I do too, girl. I'm just like really, I'm really serious when it comes to recovery. Like, I'm really serious about how a person, you know, does their recovery to make sure that they're successful. And I also see how hard a lot of you guys work for your recovery. And so when I see other people kind of just like taking advantage of you guys, it makes me upset. You know, I feel like it's my duty to say something and to speak out. You know, I feel like it's my duty to say, hey, if you're a recovery content creator and you don't have a job and you're leeching off of your followers, hey, Papa Shark, I feel like it's important for me to stick up for you guys and say, hey, you know, they're working hard. You should work hard too. And I feel like people take what I say out of context. Like, is it wrong that I believe that? Is it wrong that I think that you should work for your recovery and that you need to get a job and be self-supporting? Is that wrong of me? I don't think it is. I think that I'm actually right, and it's the other people that have it twisted, not me. Also, I understand that there are circumstances where people have emergency situations, okay? Like a loved one passes away and they have no money to bury that loved one, that kind of thing. I'm not referring to that kind of stuff at all. But what I am referring to is when people are just on here just blatantly taking up donations all the time, you know, and just trying to get money from people and not trying to better their lives. Hey, Christy, and hey, Kimmy. It's like, how is that recovery if you're just bumming off people all the time? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not, you're not learning anything, you know? Hey, Scully. And that's what I'm like all about. I'm all about like people actually learning in their recovery and actually putting their recovery to work, you know? I guess what I'm trying to say is, you know, it's easy to come on social media and come on here and get money from people and take donations. But what about the people who worked hard for that money? You know, they're going to their 9-to-5s every day, working 40 hours a week to put food on the table for their loved ones. And you're on here just bumming money all day long. You know, and then I feel like I'm supposed to stick up for people and say, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. You're taking advantage of your audience. It would kind of be like if I was on here and I didn't have a job and I was always asking you guys, well, you guys, I don't have no money to eat tonight. I don't know how I'm going to afford to eat. I haven't, you know, and just that kind of thing all the time. And then you would kind of probably get annoyed with me and be like, come on, Nicole, it's time to get a job. You know what I mean? It's time to get a job. Hey, Kathy, it's time to start, you know, working and focusing on, you know, building your recovery and doing the right thing. And so I guess what I'm kind of upset about is that, like, people take my words out of context, you know? Same thing that happened with the damn Kratom. It's like somebody took my words out of context, you know, and it's like I've never once said I didn't support Kratom. What I did say is that if we're going to talk about Kratom as a means to recovery, you need to share everything, you know, and that's why I brought Mel on last night to talk about Kratom and to share all the information about it, because it's important to know all the information, you know. The new Subshot, that's Sublocade. Kathy, thank you for noticing that, because I try really hard to support everyone, but then what people do is they take what I say out of context. Like, I'm so disappointed with this freaking girl, Miss Dees. Like, I cannot believe that she just blocked me and then made a video about me. I loved her. I actually enjoyed watching her content. I cannot believe she's being like this. Like, honestly, it hurts my feelings really bad, because I was sending people to her TikTok and saying, hey, I don't know a lot about it. You should go check out Miss Dees, you know? So anyways, I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. I just want y'all to know that, you know, people take my words out of context. If you want to come here, you can literally learn about recovery and you can ask me anything. I will tell you exactly my opinions on everything. I will tell you how I feel about all kinds of different recoveries. I'll tell you my experience with all those recoveries. So yeah, Sublocade is a shot. It's buprenorphine. Okay, in order to get on the Sublocade shot, you have to be on Suboxone first, at least 8 milligrams of Suboxone before you can induct onto Sublocade. You cannot just start on Sublocade. You have to be on Suboxone first. Once you're on Suboxone first, then they can put you on the 100 milligram buprenorphine shot, which is Sublocade, and then they'll work you up to the 300 milligram one. And then you only get the shot once a month. And some people get it for like 6 months, and then they discontinue it, and they do great. Yeah, and then they do great. And so it's a once a month, like I said, shot of buprenorphine. It's actually amazing. Dr. B gives that Sublocade shot at his office, and I've got a couple of friends that are on it too, and it's helped them so much. So Sublocade is great for people who also struggle with overtaking their medication, okay? If you are somebody who's like been on Suboxone for a while and you find yourself like taking extra and all that kind of stuff, the Sublocade shot would be fucking amazing for you. I think Vivitrol is great. Vivitrol is not habit forming. You won't become dependent to it because it doesn't have buprenorphine in it. And so, yeah, if you want to try it, go ahead and give it a try. I will tell you this, like, I honestly, most people don't get on it because they can't stay sober the 7 to 10 days that they need to stay sober to get on it. But if you're already sober, it's great. It'll just block the effects of opiates and I think alcohol. And so, yeah, I think it's a great thing to help keep you sober and prevent relapse. I'd say go for it. Oh, you didn't like the shot, Kimmy? What happened? See, all the people at, yay, hey, Brenda. All the people I've talked to have loved it, girl. They love it. It's helped them so much. Hey, Axel. Axel, are you still sober? So, I wanted to get it, but I'm on too low of a milligram of Suboxone to get on it. But honestly, like, I think that whatever you do to get into recovery, you guys, just do what you got to do. It'll save your life. But I wanted to come on here because I wanted to talk to you guys. Like, I'm struggling. Like, I feel like people don't like me. I feel like everybody hates my guts on TikTok. I'm like really about to get emotional about it. And all I'm trying to do is be honest and help people. All I'm trying to do is protect my followers from being taken advantage of. All I'm trying to do is speak the truth. I guess I don't cater to people by like babying them, and maybe that's why people get upset with me, because I'm kind of like straightforward and to the point, and I just kind of like call it out, you know, and say what I need to say, and maybe that bothers people. But I'll tell you this, it's getting a little discouraging making content on here, because I feel like people are just coming for me for no reason, you know. It's discouraging. It hurts. Yeah, you could go with a shot, country. You could go on the shot. Just ask your doctor about transitioning you to it. Yes. Ow, sorry, my ear itches, and I'm going to use this to itch at y'all because it's a spoolie. Okay. I think that's what's happening. I think people are like twisting my words to fit their narrative. And it's like, you guys, if you come to me, I'm the most non-judgmental, open-minded, understanding person you'll ever meet. I spend like 4 hours a day just coming on here and answering my DMs to help people that are reaching out to me. You know what I mean? Oh, this is the NYX eyebrow pencil. And so I will literally help you, you know, with whatever you need help with. For nothing. I do it all the time here, you know, giving out resources and stuff. Now, if you want to really get down and dirty and do some like coaching with me, then you just join my Patreon, and then we'll schedule a coaching call. And that's more intrusive. We actually like get to know each other on that stuff. You know. Thanks, Dee. Thank you, Kimmy. 9 months. That's amazing. Good job, girl. Oh, country. I already know. Happy birthday, Jade. Jade. Then that's probably what's going on, because that's why my ear's itching. And I'm telling you, I've been feeling it all day today. And I feel like I feel people's energy here on TikTok. And some people are not telling me that some people, I can feel their energy, but they're not being honest with me about how they feel. And so I'm feeling their energy, that they are upset with me or they don't like me, and but they're not telling me it. So it's like I feel this weird, awkward, tense feeling, you know what I mean? And so I'm just the kind of person that, like, if I feel some type of way, I'm going to be like, hey, are you okay? Like, are we good? Or did I say something to hurt you? You know what I mean? Because I don't ever want to hurt anyone. That's never my intentions, you know? I just want to help people. We have been having fun on our live streams, haven't we all? Thank you, Kimmy. I feel the same way. Yay! 26 years. That's awesome, Dee. Just for today, you can message me, girl, but I'm on here right now, so I won't be able to answer it until I get off here, okay? Kimmy, the way you become a patron is you click the link in my, there is a link in my bio, you guys. Click the link and then go through that first clicked link, and it'll open you up into my Beacons page. It'll have a picture of me. It'll have the 1-800 number to the treatment center that I work for, and it'll have my Patreon link. Click that Patreon link and pick a tier. In my Patreon, I have over 300 videos, you guys, of just like recovery stuff. But what we're going to do, if you join one of the higher tiers, is we'll schedule a Zoom call, and we'll like map out some recovery goals that we can do together. And, you know, it's just as fun as you want to make it. You know, if you want to talk to me every day and text message me every day, you can. If you don't and you just want to do the Zoom call, when we do the Zoom call, that's up to you. But it's just a way to support me. You know what I mean? You don't have to do it. It's just a way to support me. And that's the kind of person I am. Like, if I'm going to do something and you're going to pay me, I want to do something and I want to give you a good or a service. I don't like just taking money from people for nothing. Like, I actually like doing work. You know what I mean? That's really important to me. Actually came to, that's awesome. 6 months, congratulations. Oh yeah, Kimmy, I totally get it, girl. I totally get it. That's what we do. I've been working with Micah the longest, and like, she calls me every day. Sometimes she doesn't call every day, but she calls quite a bit and checks in with me, and we talk about her recovery, and we talk about how she's doing with her mental health, and how her job's doing, and just different stuff like that. It's awesome. And we do that together, you know. And we've actually, me and Micah have become friends over the last 6 months that I've been working with her. We're actually like girlfriends now. Like, I talk to her because she's my friend and I care about her, you know. It's kind of cool, huh, how that happens. It's like, it started out as just like me helping her get her life together, and now we're friends. Yay! Wellbutrin Mellow? Me and Axel, I work with Axel, and me and Axel text each other every day. And he's in Canada, and he has a girlfriend or a wife, and I have my husband, and he respects that, and we help each other though, and that helps me stay sober, and it helps him stay sober. And so I'm really, like, you guys, when it comes to helping people, like, I'm just straight up. Like, I'm not gonna, I don't sugarcoat nothing. I'm gonna tell you when I'm worried about you. I'm gonna tell you when I hadn't heard from you in a while and I want to talk to you. Like, I check in with people throughout the day. I try to, at least. Sometimes I get a little behind when I'm working, but for the most part, I'm on it. So that's what we do. That's what we do. I just celebrated 8 years clean on July 9th. Oh, wow. That's amazing, Scully. I'm so proud of you, girl. 8 years is amazing. Hey, Havana. That's a huge accomplishment, Scully. I'm really proud of you, girl. Scully has come a long way. I've seen her go through her share of bullshit here on this app, so I have a lot of respect for her. Let's see. Remember the new eyeshadows I got the other day, y'all? Should we do this purpley reddish one? Or, hey, Ariel, should we do this goldish one? So I'll hold them up and you guys pick one, okay? I think I want to do this one, don't y'all? Okay, so gold. Okay, let's try the gold. If I can put the maroon, I'll put it on the outside. Good job, Micah. I was just talking about you, girl. Okay, let's see how this goes, you guys. Oh. When I tell you guys that these eyeshadows are cream of the crop. Cream of the crop, y'all. I don't want to get that stuff on my eyeball. I was saying that we work together and that we become friends because of it. That's what I was saying, girl. That we become, you know, she's my friend now. She's not just my mentee, she's my friend. She calls me her mentor. When we first started out, we didn't even know each other, and now we know everything about each other. You know, and she could talk to me about whatever she's going through, if she's going through a hard time with her family or her boyfriend or work, anything. And I don't ever judge her for it, you know. That's one thing I think is really important when you're working with another person that's in recovery, is to not judge that person. Today she told me some stuff that she thought I was going to judge her for, and I was like, girl, I did the same thing, because I did. And that's what I have to do when I'm working with another person. I remember when I was like they were. I remember when I was, less than 6 months sober, and new to recovery. And so how can I expect her to like be doing all the stuff I'm doing at 5 years sober if she's just getting her 4 months sober? How can I expect her to know to not do stuff if I don't teach her about it? And so, and also, I don't ever want her to feel like she can't talk to me about something because she's afraid that I'll judge her for it, I think it's really important, So that's what I try to do is remain non-judgmental. Now, that color is super pretty, you guys. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, if you see it in the light, it looks wet. Do you see why I like these so much? Ugh, love them. Wow! Why are you cracking up, girl? What you laughing at me for? Okay, there's that. Bing! I used to do some felonious shit when I was in my addiction too, y'all. Crazy shit. Crazy shit I didn't see while I was high on methamphetamine. Sorry. Now I'm going to put this maroon color like out here on the outer corner. We'll see how it looks. I mean, can't look too bad, right? Thank you, honey.
Mom.
Yeah, baby.
I'm hungry.
You are?
Can you get me a taco?
Yes, I can.
Can you get me 40 of them?
I suppose. It's gonna be okay. We'll work it out. We'll work it out.
45 tacos. What? Oh!
What?
What?
You hear him? Yes, the famous "I'm hungry" from Nathaniel. Y'all know he's gonna say it at least 25 times while I'm on a live stream.
I don't eat 25 times.
Well, you do. You eat a lot, boy. You eat a lot. I know that.
You eat?
But that's okay, because you're a growing boy.
No! No!
Yeah!
Oh.
Dude, I love these fucking eyeshadows. Me too, girl. I love them.
Ah. Ooh. Yeah.
What about that song that is new on TikTok? All my friends are wasted. I love that, dude.
Are you singing Penis Hole song?
No, Nate.
Isn't that what it's called?
No, Nate. My son is so nasty. No, Nate. Little stinker butt. Nutella and toast. Yes, girl. You know that. He loves that. You know my baby so well. Which drug took the longest to recover from? Benzos. Xanax. Xanax for sure. Like it had the longest withdrawal. I felt the withdrawal the longest from benzos. Now I'll tell you what I feel like has really affected my health the worst. Methamphetamines. I feel like meth just really threw my whole system for a loop, y'all. I just abused stimulants for so many years. My poor heart and my poor body, my metabolism is shot. I don't burn fat like I used to. Sucks. You were cheating on me with SoberFlex. Is he live right now? Oh, I was about to invite him over here if he was live. What did y'all think about my, love you, baby. Love you, Scully. What did y'all think about my recovery content creator of the week? I nominated for this week, it's SoberFlex. And then next week, I'll pick another one. And then the next week, I'll pick another one. And I'm going to be recognizing other content creators or other people in recovery here on TikTok that inspire me to do better. Is that a good idea? I think it's a great idea. Where are you going, Daddy? Oh, well, we need you to come on here and be famous with me on TikTok. He's like, rah, rah, rah. I'm just playing. I'm not famous. Nate, don't say that to Mama. Why? Why do I deserve it? Nate, stop it or I'm going to come in there and spank you. You hear me? Stop talking to me like that. Telling me to shut up. God, this is so pretty. Look how pretty this is, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You love the idea? Me too. Me too. And then, because you know what I feel like needs to happen? I feel like the recovery community here on TikTok, I feel like a lot of people need to come back together. I feel like a lot of people have forgotten why we're even here and are just getting so out of pocket. And so I'm fixing to try to work to get people back together, you know, and on the same page. Oop. I love these eyeshadows. I love these eyeshadows, y'all. I mean, God, I'm obsessed with them. Okay. So let's see, how's my skin look? Yes, that's what I want to do. I want us to come together. What do you guys think? Oh, guess what I'm doing, Micah, finally. I packaged up all the giveaways last night while I was on live, so you'll actually be getting your palette in the mail, girl. Finally! Finally, Nicole is sending out the giveaway winners. I was just holding on to them for good luck. I wanted to make sure that that you guys really wanted them. What about the videos? Did you guys see the videos I made about changing my vocabulary when it comes to referring to myself as a person in recovery and not say an addict? I got a lot of backlash for that video. Thanks, Kimmy. Love you, girl. Thank you. I got a lot of backlash for saying that I don't like calling myself an addict. You would have thought that I was pulling teeth, but then guess what I realized? I realized that Hater Joe duetted my video, and that's why I was getting so many negative comments on it from people in NA, is what it was. Hater Joe duetted it over there on his page because I blocked him, and that's why people were coming over to my page and commenting mean shit. You know, I just don't understand people like that who just like make videos about people to just be ugly. Sucks. I know, Ariel, I know y'all haven't been seeing my videos, and there's a lot of them up. I've been shadow banned, straight up. That's the only other way I can explain it to you guys. My content sucks and they shadow banned me. It pisses me off because I work so hard to make videos for you guys, and then y'all don't see them. And I know y'all don't see them because my people, my moderators aren't even commenting on the videos. You know, and I know if you guys saw them, you would comment on them. And so that's how I know something ain't going on right with TikTok over here. It happened to me last month too. And then all of a sudden I made a video and it popped me back into the algorithm. I'm also trying to get back to making videos about medication-assisted treatment, you guys. Yes, I know, Diana, I know. Hey, Jen, that's why I'm going live more, you guys, so y'all can see me. TikTok has been blocking me so y'all can't see me. I already know. because I have literally watched and this is how I know, because the engagement on my videos is usually great. I usually have like a whole bunch of comments, a whole bunch of likes, you know, and a fair amount of shares. My videos aren't even getting 2 comments on them. My life story, I'm already on part 7, and you guys, nobody commented on part 4, 5, or 6 of my life story. And I know y'all wanted to hear it, so I know that people don't see the videos. Pisses me off. So just so y'all know, my life story is up, and you can go back to the very first video by clicking the name in the comments on the life story videos. Yep, I knew y'all hadn't seen them. I knew it. Y'all are gonna have to manually go look for my videos from now on if y'all want to see them, because TikTok's doing me dirty. I mean, when you got Nate, stop. Go and get yourself a taco.
I don't know how to cook it. I'm stupid.
Nate.
7, not 20.
Yes, you do, Nate. I'll tell you guys this. When you have 90,000 people following you and you're getting like 200 people seeing your videos, that's ridiculous. There's 90,000 of you guys and 200 people see a video. You know, I don't even care about the new people. I don't care about getting new followers. I just want the followers who I do have to be able to see my videos that I'm making. You know? Sucks. Hey, Amy. Sucks. Oh yeah, commenting definitely helps. Comment, like, and share, my dears. Just let me know you're there. Even if it's just an emoji, you guys. It helps my videos a lot. Just because it's engagement. But I don't want you guys to be like, I just want you guys to see my videos. Is that what's going on, Jen? Is it because of the people that are boosting their videos? Is that what I need to do? Is that what I need to do? Do I need to pay for my videos to be seen now? Oh my gosh. I'm not going to do that, y'all. I feel like once you do that, then you're going to have to continue doing it to keep getting those same views. Yeah, I saw the thing where you can pay for promoting. You're probably right, Jen. Probably right. I've seen a lot of people that are getting a lot of traffic to their account, but all they do is like, you know, make like, which is, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. There's a place for everybody. But what I'm saying is like, there's a difference whenever you're like trying to make content that is actually going to provide value to people's lives and help them stay sober. And then when you're just like making content to be funny and stuff like that, like I'm trying to provide value to my viewers' lives. So, hey Taylor, what's up, honey? Yes, me and my mom fought during my active addiction. I actually physically fought my mom one time because I was messed up and she got mad at me, and so we got into an altercation. It was pretty bad. I feel horrible about it now, and of course I've since apologized and I've never done it again, but it really made me feel horrible because my mom's a good woman. My mom, you guys, I have videos here on my account with me and my mom where she like answers questions about how she helped me with addiction and all that kind of stuff. She's a good lady. What's up, Taylor? Ask me. I'm listening, honey. Yeah, if I showed my tits, then maybe I would actually have views on my videos. Maybe I should start wearing a low-cut shirt and popping my cleavage out. Should I try it? You know what I'm going to do, you guys? I'm going to try it. I'm going to make a video with my cleavage out, and we'll see how many views I get on those videos compared to my regular videos when I'm fully clothed. Okay? Let's do it. I mean, I know without a shadow of a doubt, if I started showing my cleavage, that I would get more views. I know it. Because you know what I noticed, you guys? I get more views when I have makeup on. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Yes, son. Neil, are the tacos in there with you? Okay. Oh, Groovy Blunt, it's okay, honey. Like, that's gonna happen. But when you sober up, y'all will have a better relationship, okay? But it'll take time, so don't be mean to your mom because she's probably worried about you, okay? Really, Ashley? Why won't they talk to you? Surely they're going to forgive you sooner or later, right? I guess I was very lucky, you guys. My parents, they forgave me. You know what I mean?
Your parents?
Yes, it's Milk Mascara. Yeah, it's hard to understand why somebody would do things like use drugs. It's hard especially for people that don't have addiction to understand it. So I understand. Yeah, God has a plan for you, honey. Okay, honey. Yeah, it's hard when your family's not willing to educate themselves. That's hard. I know a lot of kids that deal with that, whose families just aren't willing to listen. They swear addiction is a choice. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to forgive their child. They just want to blame them, basically. Yeah, buddy. I'm about to go get you a taco. Stop.
I'm not going to say that.
You can get custody back. I did. So I know you can too. Okay? I know you can. It's hard work, but you can do it, honey. It took me 1 year to get my son back. Exactly, 1 year.
1 year. A year?
Yep. That's
Wait, is a year more than 1 year or is it less?
a year is 1 year. It's 365 days. Yeah, you just got to work really hard, girl. Focus on staying sober and helping yourself and your child and bettering your life for your child, and you'll get your baby back. That's what I did. And I wasn't going to take no for an answer. I was getting my kid back, no matter what. If it had to be the death of me. Best way to taper off 16 milligrams. To take away 1 to 2 milligrams every 30 days. Slowly but surely, you go down. 1 to 2 milligrams every 30 days. Do not go too fast, because if you go too fast, you will not succeed. You will go back. The slower, the better.
I almost died.
Because you got to give your body time to stabilize at each drop when coming off of it. Okay. That's what you do. Okay, there's that. There's that. It's just two. Thank you. All right, you guys. Thank you, my love. I really appreciate the compliment. Let's put our little lip glossy on. Hey, Nate. Hey, Nate. How many tacos do you want, son? 1 or 2? I do, just a mama. I do. That is the Tower 28 lip gloss, you guys, and it is bomb.com. Hey, Queenie, what's up, girl? I appreciate you for saying that. Just been a little bit sad lately because I feel like people take a lot of what I say out of context, you know? Do you really, just a mama? That's awesome. I was just in town in April. I'll be flying back again this September around that time. What's your real name, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to say it if you don't feel comfortable, though. Thanks, girl. Thank you, guys. That lip gloss is the Tower 28 lip gloss. I'm telling you guys, I went through 4 tubes of it. It's my favorite lip gloss. It's super juicy and bouncy and makes your lips real slippy. That's what I like. Yeah, it's hard though. You guys, listen to me, Queenie. You see how much I want to help people and how much I try to help people. And just because I don't kiss people's ass, like I'm going to tell the truth, you guys. If you're doing something that can be detrimental to your sobriety, I'm going to tell you. If you're mooching off people, I'm going to say something to you about it. If you're, so people are just like, they just pick on me because they know I'm sensitive. You know? Oh well. It's okay. I'm obviously doing something right? Because I have a job. I'm working for one of the best doctors in California. I'm working with amazing people that I work with. Jen, that's what it is, baby. They don't want to hear the hard facts. It makes them upset. People get triggered. Okay, guys, let's go upstairs and take Nate his Takis. His Taki Nanis. Here you go, son. Taki Nani's. Here you go, Nate. Tacos. For your highness.
Ha ha! This person's about to get penis bone.
Stop.
About to get vagina.
Hey, Renee. What's up, girl? Are you still banned, babe? It's really difficult, though, you guys. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm only human. And so it can hurt my feelings. That's why my husband doesn't like social media, because he doesn't want to see me get my feelings hurt. And he hears how much he hears all the work I do to help other people. And he watches me here with you guys. He listens to me while I live stream. And so when people are just saying mean stuff about me and picking on me because they, you know, get their feelings hurt or whatever, or they don't agree with me, it makes him upset. So, hey, for you, what's up, honey? I'm fixing to, let me get my plug in. I'm going to fold this laundry and we'll chat. Right, Daddy? You love me. You don't want people being ugly to your wife, right? He's in there just squealing away. Okay. Okay, it's hot. All right. Yes, it's like the negative ones just stick out the most to me. You know what I mean? What we need to do, you guys, is drown out the negative comments with all the positive comments. And then it'd be easier to deal with. Where is I want to find this mascara that I always use. It's super good. But I will. I'll make it through it. I'll be okay. I mean, I'm making it, you know, we're both making it. We're all making it through it. I don't know where I put that damn shit. Oh well. Y'all are right. Y'all are right. Other people wouldn't be able to handle it. Very true, my dears. Very true. Let me get my plug in, okay? Okay. Just extra socks and stuff. My son, this is my son's bed. Because he don't have a bed in his room, so we got this bed for him, which is a big twin bed, I think. I don't know. There we go. Man, oh man, you're my best friend. I'll see you till the end. Yep, that's right. Hey, have fun. What's up, honey? Let's talk about it. Sure. What do you want to talk about? Yeah. So, okay. I'll tell you guys this. When I first started sharing my story on YouTube, I got a lot of hate, okay? Yes, ma'am. I started working for Dr. B in 2019, and I answer the 1-800 number for him. I answer the phone number at the clinic. I help him on his YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. I answer his emails, and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I love it. But I'm in a whole nother state. I'm in Arkansas. So me and Dr. B, I met him on YouTube like in 2017, 2018. and we started working together, making videos together. After we worked together a couple times, that's when he told me he might have an opportunity for me to have a job. And when he told me that, like, I literally just broke down crying, because I'm a person in recovery. I'm a drug addict. I got sober in 2015 after my son got taken away from me. And so I got sober and I got on Suboxone. And so that's how me and Dr. B got to know each other, because he was talking about Suboxone and sharing about his Suboxone treatment program. And so he, you know, told me he might have an opening for somebody like me to work for him. And to me, that was like a miracle, because I never thought I'd be able to have a job where I could actually be of service to other addicts and alcoholics. And that's the best part about my job, is that what I do is it's like, it's not work for me. Okay. So answering the phones and talking to people that are struggling with addiction. Like today, I got a phone call from a lady who was prescribed gabapentin. And she had seen one of our videos on YouTube about gabapentin. And she was asking me if she could just stop taking it. And it was 1,200 milligrams. Thank you, Bran. Thank you. And so I got to sit down on the phone with her and explain to her the importance of a taper program, and that it would be very dangerous with her being in her 60s to just jump off of gabapentin cold turkey. And so, yeah, I get to help people. Like, that's literally like what I love doing. You know what I mean? So she's an older lady. Like I said, she's 60 years old. And, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are watching my videos. Thank you.
A little bit more about my story. I got started.
Oh, did you guys... Okay, so you remember the other day when I was telling you guys about loperamide, which is Imodium AD, and how people are taking it to get high? Listen to this.
To deal with an injury. And funny story. I've mentioned before how much I hate insurance companies. And this is why.
Can y'all
I
hear?
had a dual injury. I had an injury to my shoulder and my opposite elbow. When I went to the doctor, which is what you're supposed to do to get help, I was in excruciating pain. But I went to my family doctor. I didn't go to like an urgent care or anything. And the family doctor said, you need an x-ray and maybe even a CAT scan. But my insurance company, they needed pre-approval and they denied it. The insurance company actually said they wanted me on pain pills for at least 6 months before they would approve an x-ray. Now, I wasn't a nurse back then, but damn it, I was still just as stubborn as I am now. And I was pretty mad, and I said, those bastards at the insurance company are not going to win. I'm getting my x-ray if I have to be on these pain pills for a year. I ended up being on the pain pills for a year. It wasn't my finest moment. Yeah. So a year later, I got my x-ray, and the orthopedic surgeon that looked at me went, wow, you must have been in a lot of pain. Yeah. So he gave me a shot in my shoulder of cortisone mixed with something else, and theoretically I was good to go. Except now I had an addiction problem, which I probably always had because I always kind of liked opiates anyway. But now it was full-blown because I actually needed them. Was I taking more than I was supposed to? Yeah. But now I was completely cut off. Nobody seemed to care. So eventually things took a dark turn, and I decided I was going to get off the opioids altogether. And I went cold turkey, and it was rough. Withdrawal is some next level bullshit, let me tell you what. And like a lot of people, I didn't trust my doctor. So I went online to these different discussion groups to try to get help and support. And someone in one of these support groups said, hey, you know what you should do? Take like 5 or 10 Imodium. It'll make your symptoms go away. I said, that's crazy. Who would take that many? You'd never poop for like a year. And they're like, nah, dude, trust me, it'll work. And I actually had someone in the group private message me and tell me, don't listen to these idiots. People end up addicted to the Imodium, and then you've got a real problem, so don't do it. And I went, nah, dude, I got this. They're telling me something that's gonna help. And she's like, no, man, seriously, don't do it. I'm like, dude, I got this. So I did it, and it worked. But then I didn't want to stop because it worked. So I kept doing it, and I kept taking it, and eventually the dosage went up and up and up and up until I was taking 144 tablets a day, because that's how many was in the
144 tablets of Imodium AD.
And dying 28 times. A little bit more about my story.
That's how she ended up going into cardiac arrest and dying 28 times. So that's why when you guys are like, take Imodium, it'll help you with your withdrawal. I'm like, what? No, be careful. Don't do that. Because what happens is we're addicts and we go overboard. We start, abusing them. And so that's what happened to her. So after she died 28 times, she decided to become a nurse. And now she is a national loperamide, which is the active ingredient in Imodium AD. She is the national loperamide expert on helping people. Okay, about recovery creators that I see that are begging money all the time. So that's what it's all about. No, I haven't cut my hair. Why? Does it look like it? Super long. Hey, Caitlin, what's up, girl? No cutting here yet. Okay, so what I thought we could do, you guys, today is I really want to know, like, some things that you guys want me to talk about. Like, what are topics that you guys, my shirt says, Anti-COVID-19 Social Club. What do you guys, what do you guys want me to talk about? Like, what are things that you want and need help with that you want me to make videos about? Because I'm going to literally make these videos today for you guys. So I thought if I asked you guys what you want me to make videos on, then you would be more likely to watch them and, share them around and shit like that. So let's make a list. I love making lists. And also, while we're making this list, whatever you comment about, we can kind of discuss it while we're making my lists, okay? How to help families when dealing with addicts. So that's one of the how to help families deal with addicts. That's always one of the first things that people ask me to talk about. What helped you stay sober in the long run? What helped you so with helping family members that have, so if writing A-list is a tool, and why is it a tool good to use? Because I can see it on paper. Cause them, what are triggers? What are some triggers that can cause? So you want me to come at it from more of a, this is an educational video for the family, like have it say across the screen. Do you have a family member that has it? Do you have a loved one that's struggling with addiction? These are some things to look out for and to avoid. These are some triggers to avoid. These are some things to look out for that can trigger the person into wanting to use, and kind of like make it to where it's to you guys that are family members. I think you missed my other comment. Relapse prevention tools and why. Okay. Relapse prevention tools. Relapse prevention tools. And then why do I make the lists? Is that what you want to know? And then why I make lists. Well, that's easy for me to tell you, but honestly, it's because for me, it helps me to like see it on paper, because if it's like my brain is like double it's like I'm saying it, and then I'm writing it down, and then I'm reading it. So I'm triple knowing it. I'm not just like hearing it. I'm seeing it, hearing it, writing it. You know what I mean? So it's like it's embedded in my brain. How do you know when it's time to get sober? Oh, baby. Well, I'll tell you this. How do you know when it's time to get sober? Real talk, you guys. How do I know? How I knew it was time to get sober was I was losing my mind. I was waking up in the mornings not wanting to live. I was waking up in the mornings wanting to take my own life. That's how I knew it was time for me to get sober. I had gotten to a point where I hated myself and I hated everything about my life. I was extremely unhappy with where I was at in my life. I wasn't even enjoying getting high anymore. And that's how you know it's time to make a change. When you're not even enjoying getting fucked up, what the hell? You know what I mean? No, it's not normal to think about wanting to kill yourself. That's sick. That's a sickness, honey. What behaviors to look out for? What behaviors to look out for in addicts? It's unhealthy to want to take your life, okay? That's not normal, baby. And if you're going through that right now, I want you to know that you don't have to feel like that. Like I felt like that, and I wanted to do it. And there was times where I fucking fantasized about doing it. There was times where I had dreams about shooting myself, you know? Because I was so disappointed in where I had become. I had gotten to a point in my life where my addiction... Thank you, Sal. Thank you. You remembered. Thank you, my love. I really appreciate that. I've been really having a hard time, and I really appreciate you saying that. I'm sorry. I feel like people are just taking me. I feel like a lot of people on TikTok are just being so ugly to me. And are taking the things that I say out of context, and it hurts my feelings because I just want to help people. And it makes me angry, you guys, because I'm not gonna sit back and watch people take advantage of you guys. And so I'm gonna speak up. I'm gonna speak up if I see content creators constantly begging y'all for money when they have able bodies and they can go out and work. I'm tired of seeing that kind of stuff going on this app. And it's not just in the recovery community. It's with other creators. It's with regular creators too. And so I feel like it's my duty to protect the people that follow me. I feel like it's my duty to make sure that you guys are not being taken advantage of or lied to. And so, like lately, I've just been feeling like a lot of people are just like ganging up on me. It's like every time I turn around, someone's sending me a video that somebody made about me, you know? And, you know, when people are lying about you and saying horrendous things about you and your family, it's like the most hurtful shit. You know, when I see people talking about my husband's relapse from last year and then making fun of me and calling me Real Talk Relapse and talking about me being an enabler and saying that I glorify drugs and that I am triggering people into wanting to use by telling my stories. Like, that's just hurtful. It's hurtful because I'm trying so hard to help people, and I know you guys know that. I know you guys know that, you know? But these people don't like me, so they're nitpicking at my content and nitpicking at me. And I was trying to ignore it, you know what I'm saying? Yes, Sophia, you know I am. You know I am, girl. And here's the thing, you guys. Yes, how to heal from codependency. That's what I went through with my husband, and that's how I learned what I was doing was not helping. You know, last year I had to go through that storm with him to realize that what I was doing was enabling him by calling into his job and taking his truck away, you know? And that's how I was able to get better, how to heal from codependency. It took me like working really hard to let go of that need to control, because that's what was wrong. It was codependency. I needed to fix, manage, and control, and if I wasn't in control, I felt out of control. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hey, Luna, thank you. I was very codependent on my narcissist partner for 10 years. I'm just able to move forward. Kimmy, same. How do you not take the things that they say went in active addiction personally? How do I not take what they're saying when they're in active addiction? Thank you, Havana. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you, Bianca. I appreciate that. So how do you not okay, so like when somebody is struggling in their active addiction and they're your loved one, right? Brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. And they're saying hateful, mean things to you while they're in active addiction. I want you guys to understand something. Like, that's not them, okay? My husband would get so mad at me because I was calling him out when he was in his relapse last year. And he would say things to me like, what if I don't want to be sober? Or he even told me, you know what if I don't want to be in this relationship? What if I don't want to be with you anymore? And this was while he was high, okay? And I was scared to death because I thought maybe he really does feel that way. Maybe he doesn't want to be here with us anymore. Maybe he wants to, you know, go and live the high life, right? But I had to like realize that that's not him. The person my husband is who he is today. Loving, kind, tolerant. He's always like building me up and telling me I'm doing a good job. And he's always like supporting me. He never puts me down, you know? And it hurts, but it hurts, you guys. It hurts whenever your loved one is saying things that are unkind. You just got to ignore them. What if you just don't care about living? Pearl, I didn't care about living either when I was in active addiction. And that's what I had to do. I had to get sober so I could learn how to care again. And I'm going to tell you something about this, Pearl. When you guys get sober and you start giving back and helping others and sharing your experience, that is going to help you to want to be alive. That is going to help you to love yourself. I cannot tell you guys enough how much being here with you guys helps me help myself. Helping you guys helps me. If I wasn't doing this, I wouldn't be sober. Okay? Yes, Maggie, that's because he's drunk, you know? I had a girl reach out to me last night. Her husband relapsed on heroin. And, he actually stole her stimulus check. Excuse me. And I was telling her, like, that's the line that you have to draw, because now he's like taking from you, and that's not cool. You know, it's one thing to be coming home under the influence, you know, going to work and then coming home. It's another thing when they start hitting on you, stealing from you, hey Tara, trying to hurt you. You know, that is not acceptable. No matter whether they're sober or not sober. If they're being abusive to you, if they're stealing stuff from you, if they're throwing your items out in the street and being emotionally abusive, verbally abusive, that's unacceptable behavior, no matter if they're drunk or sober. Serious, you guys. And that is something more than just being in a relapse. Like, if that's something that's going on in your life, okay, you've got to cut that, all right? You've got to distance yourself from that person. And they have to make changes. They cannot continue that behavior any longer. See, that was one of the mistakes that I made, is I thought I was in a relationship with a guy for like 6 years, way before I met my husband. And I thought that I could change him, and he was abusive. He was physically abusive, mentally abusive, verbally abusive, emotionally abusive, everything. Okay, and so I was thinking he would change, he'll stop, it'll get better. No ma'am, no ma'am, it never went better. It never went better, okay? It was horrible. Hey, Golden Bear. I missed you too. And that's what I had to learn, you guys. It's like, I can't change somebody who's like that. And if you are going through that with a significant other, and they're using on top of that, you don't need that in your life. You have to value yourself more than I did. I didn't value myself. That's why I stayed in that relationship. Now, this last year when Neil relapsed, let me tell you about my husband, okay? My husband he's never put his hands on me or beat me or anything like that. He wasn't going out and like staying out all night and going out with different women or anything like that. He wasn't cheating on me. He wasn't bringing drugs into the home. He wasn't when I tell you guys, he was literally just going to his job and then coming home and passing out. Incoherent, okay? And so that's why I don't think a lot of people understand. I think a lot of people think that like my husband was over here like running the street and like doing all kinds of wilding out and shit. No. That's why I stayed with my husband. That's why I helped my husband through his relapse, because I know he's a good person and he's an amazing father and an amazing husband, and he is a hard worker and he loves us, you know. He just had a fuck up. He just fucked up. Thank you, KCM. 40 days today. I got out of rehab Monday, put myself in sober living, and been to 16 meetings since. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Good job. Very good job. Very, very good. Damn, you guys. Yes, because I saw that my husband's a good person. He's not abusive. He's not, you know, it would have been different. Like if I was in a relationship with somebody who was abusive and was like doing things to me, like stealing from me and running out of the house and going out with other women, I wouldn't have stayed. I wouldn't have. Because that's not worth staying for. You know what I mean? We have to hold ourselves to a higher standard and love ourselves more. I cannot tell you guys how many messages I get about MAT services. Damn, I got emotional earlier. Why am I such a softie, y'all? For sure, for sure. And I would do that for anybody that was actually like trying to change their life and staying sober and doing the right thing. I would support them. I don't turn my back on people because they're struggling with addiction. That makes no sense. You know, that's why I'm here, is to help people. Who's sharing their story next? Tomorrow, Chrissy is. Chrissy is going to share her story. What do you mean you've been using essential oils? And if the beat. How to help families deal with addiction. What helped you stay sober? What are some triggers that can cause relapse? Relapse prevention tools. How do you know when it's time to get sober? What behaviors to look out for in addicts, and how to heal from codependency. Okay. Oh, I love you too, Tara. You know I do. I've just been struggling for the last, couple of days. I just feel like, people want me to I want to talk about this because it's bothering me bad. I cannot sit on this app and co-sign people's bullshit. I can't sit on this app and act like it's okay to do things that are not okay in recovery. I'm not going to sit on this app and turn a blind eye to people that are taking advantage of people in the recovery community. And when I talk about it, people want me to kiss people's asses, and I'm not going to do it. And then, I was really hurt by a creator that I was following that I really enjoyed her content, and I would send several people over to her because she was educated about Kratom. And it hurt my heart to know that she was making videos about me and blocked me so I couldn't even defend myself. And that's just disappointing because, if somebody has a problem with me or they take one of my videos personally and they think it's about them, they need to message me, because I promise you guys, I'm not making videos about anybody on my account. Anybody. If I'm making a video about you, I will tag you in the video. If I'm mad at you and I have your cell phone number, I will text you. I have no problem with anybody here on this app. There are only 2 people on this app. No, there's 2 guys that I really just cannot stand. And there are 2 women that I will just not ever talk to again, but you guys know who they are, and everybody already knows who they are, because they're the ones that have been harassing me for months. But I speak the truth, and when I speak the truth, whether it be about Suboxone, Methadone, Kratom, Vivitrol, Sublocade, I'm going to share all aspects of that. That's why I brought on Mel last night, because I wanted her to talk about Kratom, because she understands where I'm coming from when I'm trying to help people. I'm trying to help people because when it comes to this Kratom, a lot of you guys that are taking Kratom are getting it from these smoke shops and these places where it has chemicals and other stuff on it, and it's dangerous. If you are buying Kratom, you need to go through a reputable vendor like Mel, whose product is just straight Kratom and it's safe. That's why I get worried about people. And then I see this guy making videos here on TikTok who sells Kratom, and he's always talking about how you should take this and you should take this and mix this kind together with this. You know what I mean? And of course he wants you guys to take Kratom because he's selling it. And so I want to be able to make sure people are safe. You know what I mean? That's all I want people to do. When it comes to Suboxone, the reason why I'm so much more pro Suboxone is because I know you guys can go to a doctor and you can be monitored. If you have blood pressure problems or liver problems or kidney problems or urinary tract problems, and you're taking all that plant matter through Kratom, that's going to affect that. Okay, that's why I would rather, this is just my opinion, I would rather you go, if you're on opiates and you have an addiction problem and you want to use some kind of medication to come off opiates, I would rather you go and be medically monitored. Okay, and that's just because the job that I work for, the doctor I work for, I have to be careful of the things that I support. Now, I don't not support Kratom, but I won't openly give people recommendations to go use it. Because, like I said, it's not FDA approved. There's just too many things, like we were talking about last night. It's the wild, wild west out there. So what's happening is Kratom is a hot topic, and a lot of people can make money off of it. And so what people are doing is they're getting into being Kratom sellers. They're vendors of Kratom. But some of these sellers don't have your best interest at heart. And so they're spraying stuff on there. They're sprinkling different drugs on there, all kinds of stuff that makes it a lot more potent. And they're getting people hooked on it. And it's because they're putting money in their pockets. And so I just want to protect you guys. I'm never trying to discourage anybody. I just have to be careful because I do work for a medical doctor. And I have to make sure that what I am giving you guys suggestions to do is safe. I don't want you guys to go out, take something that is unsafe, and then come back on social media and say, Nicole from Real Talk Recovery said it would be a good idea that I took Kratom, and I took it and I had an allergic reaction, and this is what happened. Okay? That's why I feel more comfortable referring you guys to a doctor or an IOP or a clinic somewhere, because I know that you can be monitored medically, you know, and that doesn't mean I don't support my brothers and sisters that utilize Kratom. Okay? It just means that I have a responsibility. Okay, I have a responsibility to the viewer, to people that watch my content, and people trust me and they take my suggestions seriously. And so I have to be careful, you know, what I'm just throwing out there. That's why I don't go out, that's why I don't make videos about Ibogaine. That's why I don't go out here and talk about, hey guys, you should try Ibogaine, da 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 da, because I don't know enough about it. I don't know if it's safe. I don't know enough about it, and I don't know if it's safe. And so that's why I feel comfortable recommending a medication-assisted treatment to people, because I know that you'll be medically tapered, I know you'll be monitored, I know you'll be safe. Are there bad clinics out there that don't have like good programs in place? Yeah, but guess what? It's our job as people in recovery to go find the clinic where we can get therapy, group meetings, and our medication, not just the medication. And so that's why I'm trying to help you guys know what to look for when you're looking for treatment. Know that you need more than just medication. Know that you need more than just being in a 12-step program. You need wraparound services. You need everything. I'm talking like throw in the kitchen sink too, because it's going to help you to be the best version of yourself. It's going to help you obtain recovery, you know. I also I think a lot of people also like take what I say out of context to the point where it's like they think I just don't support them at all. And that's not the case at all. Like, I have a lot of friends that smoke medical marijuana. I have a lot of friends that are utilizing methadone and Suboxone. A lot of people that are on Kratom. It's just what I feel comfortable suggesting to my audience here, you know, and that's why I just try to be really careful, and I want to suggest things that I know are safe and that have been tested. I know without a shadow of a doubt that medication-assisted treatment saves people's lives. I know without a shadow of a doubt that medication-assisted treatment has a higher success rate than abstinence, you know. I also know it because I'm living it. I'm living it. So, anyway. All right, so what I'm going to do, you guys, listen up. I am going to charge my phone up, and then we're going to go live at 7 o'clock. So give me 30 minutes, okay, guys? 30 minutes. All right, love y'all.